think the greatest strength of the MMRF is making possible research that otherwise would be impossible.
It's very surprising when you are diagnosed. I was in very good health, very, very good health, and we had a 3-month-old baby, and I went in for a routine physical. And the doctor said, there's something wrong with you.
I drove into the office and went upstairs, and he basically told me, we have a very serious situation.
When you heard those words, and the doctor comes in and says, 94% of your bone marrow is cancerous, that's a pretty tough pill to swallow.
That was actually the hardest part, because then I realized how serious everything was. I fell apart.
Life with myeloma was so much different when I was diagnosed in 1998 because there were no treatments. There was no way to hope that you would live longer than 2 or 3 years.
There were no drugs. There were no researchers coming in because there was no one to fund the research.
It was an incurable cancer, a death sentence. We had to fund cutting-edge research grants so that we could attract scientists and industry to this disease. Since myeloma is an uncommon cancer, we knew we would have to build collaborative models, like our tissue bank and our clinical network, the consortium.
The ability to collaborate with other centers of excellence in multiple myeloma. The strength of this is to validate novel drugs more quickly, and if those drugs look promising, then to quickly go from the bench to the bedside and do clinical trials.
Opening a clinical trial faster means potentially bringing a drug to patients faster.
Patients with myeloma have many more options nowadays. New FDA-approved drugs already and many more coming.
We have a full pipeline. Incredible drugs like carfilzomib, pomalidomide, Zolenza, panobinostat.
The medications were making me feel so much better so quickly that really you feel a lot of hope.
Myeloma is a very complex and heterogeneous cancer. We have learned that myeloma is not one disease. It's many diseases folded into one.
The Genomics Project has led to the MMRF being the first organization to successfully sequence the entire genome of multiple myeloma.
By having a complete understanding of the genomic basis of multiple myeloma, we'll be able to pinpoint exactly what's wrong in the cancer cells and then devise better treatments to specifically counteract those abnormalities.
We need extraordinary combination approaches. It won't be just one drug that cures myeloma. It will be many.
MMRF, through its work in bringing together the key pillars, commercial, patient, as well as researchers, can facilitate the movement into personalized medicine in a way that no other organization can do.
What we're really talking about here, and it's a powerful new idea, is bringing the new tools of biological technology that can be used to characterize that patient up against all the potential treatment choices for that patient.
That, for the first time in myeloma, will allow us to utilize the appropriate medicines at the appropriate time to allow long-term quality of life and ultimately cure of this disease.
Every time I look at my 3 kids playing outside, it means everything to me because I want to be here to see them, just like anyone else would. I want to be here when they get married. I want to be here when they have my grandchildren.
Family is the most important thing for me. Having the responsibility of raising these kids.
There are a lot of challenges to maintaining the energy and commitment to make sure that new drugs come forward at a time when so many patients need them.
I have great hope and optimism, but I still worry because it's still a fatal disease.
I don't think we want to let down our guard and think our job's done because the disease is still incurable.
I have seen so many milestones and so many firsts that I never dreamed I would see. From their first steps to their first home run to their first prom. Every mother wants those. Every parent wants those. to see that next moment in their life.